Hello, I'm here in Sydney at the British Columbia Aviation Museum with an interesting story about one of our exhibits. It's the 29th of May 1943 and Flight Lieutenant Jake Ferguson of the Royal Canadian Air Force is at the controls of a Wellington Bomber. Earlier that night they had left their base in Yorkshire, and now, after dropping their bombs on the target in Germany, they were heading for home. Suddenly they are hit by anti-aircraft fire and their aircraft is disabled. Unable to maintain flight, Jake crashes in a farmer's field. He is quickly arrested and so becomes a prisoner of war. At the end of the war, after repatriation, Jake returns to Canada and his home in Victoria, BC. Now we fast forward to 1994, 51 years later. Jake and his wife are on vacation in Europe and are visiting the site of his crash in Germany. There they meet a man who has lived on the farm his whole life and was a 6-year-old boy at the time of the crash. The man then gives Jake something he has kept in the barn for all those years. It was the tail wheel of his Wellington Bomber, which is now on display in the memorial room at the Aviation Museum.